3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
He's brought down.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell, and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Less than a yard.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Sam Darnold.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
4-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Austin.
Marquise Brown, 96 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Jets set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold, and that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They put playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This
the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
9-yard line.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be a
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 91 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up
the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Bell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
brought down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And now off to the races down the right side.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now they snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The quick slant caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Austin.
From 10 yards out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with from the shotgun. It's a give to Bell. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. To throw is Darnold, and that is incomplete.
Darnold. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returning it is Moore. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's been in a pretty good groove. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident and allow them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. They keep it with Smith on first down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
C.J. Mosley.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw.
2-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. There he goes right side. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
49. Jets, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This pass into the arms of Snead. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Willie Snead. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
A gain of 19 yards.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Austin.
From 6 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Caught by Snead over the middle. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now off to the races down the right side.
Austin.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. So we've reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
63, Jets 7.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Chris Moore returning it. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. You're not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Second half begins with a run by Smith. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 38 yards on the scamper there.
38 yards.
You know, has to be really happy after that play. The offensive line. To be able to create space in that situation when everything's jammed in and everyone knows you're going to run it, that's a big time play.
Because you're probably just thinking, hey, let's get to the 4 or 5 and get some breathing room, right?
That's all you're asking for. That's all your punter's asking for. Instead, he's not necessary now.
It's a big play there. 48 yards.
First down.
A first down carry for Smith. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
2nd and 4 at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Now back to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there. 98 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. they might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. To throw on second down is Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Darnold now to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to get a score back. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
More now on the return. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds in his own run.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
The
tackle by Jordan Willis. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Austin.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, 94 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw from the gun. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Jamison Crowder.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Duvernay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. Darnold, 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Get in the weight room. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Again, Darnold. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Willie Snead with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
At their own 25.
Ito Smith heading back out with the rest of his offensive crew. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes on.
Yeah, now he's just thinking 300 yards maybe. Second and 11. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Austin.
A big play there. 76 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. A first down throw. Darnold caught right side. It's Snead. The 30. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Willie Snead. 75 yards. And the Jets are able to get a score back. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way to the opposite 45.
Complete to
And what a big-time play there. 53 yards.
first down.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Now Ito Smith. And he's got this down to the 35.
Ito Smith.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good pickup there, a 22.
2 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Darnold. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good for a Jet.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Now it's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Darnold. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And they work this out past the 25.
Smith, the ball carrier.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's probably running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marquise Brown, 27 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Darnold. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Darnold on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Caught by Snead over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. To the air again, Darnold. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, it's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And the Jets have got it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 50, it's Darnold. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37, 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now.